the JC Sheldon foul was like completely accidental. Like she's clearly just going for the ball or trying
Yeah,
to,
she's playing hard D. Also, Caitlin cleared her, like, she used her arm to clear her out, which also
yeah,
like smacked JC Sheldon in the face. Like that to me is just tough basketball. That's all it
that's
is.
just
Yeah,
basketball.
correct.
But Marina Mabry's move after the fact, I felt the tension in that move.
Mhm.
I won't lie. I'm not going to sit here and say that I didn't. Sophie Cunningham later in the game going after JC Sheldon, completely unnecessary also.
Mhm.
And I saw a lot of
Also up 18
like
with
hardly
like
anything left in the
with like
game.
44 seconds to go.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and then I saw a
Also
lot of
trying to start a fight with that.
right, and I saw a lot of fans being like, "Wow, good for Sophie Cunningham for sticking up for Caitlin Clark." That's not sticking up for Caitlin Clark. Sticking up for Caitlin Clark would have been going after Marina Mabry in the moment.
Hmm.
That's sticking up for your teammate. Doing a move like that, like so much later after the fact, to me is petty and stupid. So I feel like on one hand, it's like, yes, Caitlyn, has some kind of a target on her back. Like I don't want to be a part of this narrative that people are against Caitlin Clark because I think for the vast majority of these takes, I don't feel like that's been true. I do feel like that was true with Marina Mabry in that
Mhm.
moment. Like she was just waiting for an excuse to do something like that. I could be wrong because I don't know her and I can't speak to her intentions. I'm just saying that's what it looked like. But at the same time, to treat Caitlin Clark with that level of favoritism, to say like we need to protect Caitlin Clark only, I think would be a slippery slope for the league because JC Sheldon in the same game got, I don't want to say tagged, it feels like too strong of a word, but got into a scuffle with Sophie Cunningham and she equally just did not deserve that. So are we saying Caitlin Clark deserves more protection than JC Sheldon because Caitlin Clark's a bigger name? You know what I mean? Like now we've got an inequality conversation. So really like all players deserve to be protected. Maybe you need to have a closer eye with players in Caitlin Clark because of the current culture, but you don't want to have this like we only protect Caitlin Clark thing because I think that can get dangerous real quick.